Welcome students. Hope you all are fine and wrote your exams well. Students, we are going to continue the chapter Earth and Biosphere. Do you remember what we learned in the previous class? Yes, we learned about lithosphere. Today, we are going to learn about hydrosphere. So, let's begin. Hydrosphere. You have already understood that 2/3 of the surface of the earth is water. Water in liquid state is found in oceans, rivers, lakes and streams and on the earth's surface and below it as well. While water is found in salt state in polar regions and atop high mountains, it exists as water vapor and water droplets in the atmosphere. Water found on the earth in the said forms is called the hydrosphere. The hydrosphere is the sphere of water that surrounds our planet. In Latin, hydro means water. Precious fresh water. Fresh water is integral to the existence of life. Even though 2/3 of the surface of the earth is water, only 3% of it is fresh water. Do you know that less than 1% of fresh water is available for human consumption? This scarce quantity of water is obtained from rivers, ponds, lakes, wells, etc. Rest of the water is found in salt state in polar regions and atop mountains. Water scarcity. You have understood that man's indiscreet interventions on nature leads to water scarcity. There is already a shortage of fresh water. Man's unscientific intervention make it all the more scarce. Scientific modes of water management. Promote terraced farming. Cultivate fruit-bearing trees instead of crops like coconut and arecanut that have fibrous roots along the rocky hill slopes with shallow soil. Instead of concrete, use locally available rocks and wood to create check dam along hill slopes. Construct earthen walls for soil conservation. Avoid construction activities and cultivation of crops like tapioca, yam, etc. on steep slopes since these crops require frequent tilling. Plant trees on barren land. Do not dump household and industrial waste into water bodies. Protect paddy fields, ponds, lakes and river banks from reclamation. You must be wondering whether the above said activities are possible in our country. We have before us the example of Ralegan Siddhi of Maharashtra, a village with low rainfall which was made habitable by the activities of villagers. Let's see the success story of Ralegan Siddhi. Ralegan Siddhi is a small village in the Ahmednagar district of Maharashtra. It has an average annual rainfall of less than 50 cm and that too is irregular. Groundwater level more than 20 meters below the surface. Wells that start drying when the summer begins. Severe water scarcity. High rate of soil erosion. Lack of vegetative cover. Unstable agricultural production due to the dependence on rainfall. Unemployment and poverty were the story of Ralegan Siddhi till 1975. Sri Babu Rao Hazare, who retired from military services in 1975, organized the village youth for the development of Ralegan Siddhi. He created public awareness on various agricultural development projects of the government. He searched for better agricultural practices and tried discussing them with the villagers. It was then decided to cultivate onions instead of sugarcane, which require more water. They discouraged the construction of private wells. Instead, importance was given to public wells. Today, the village has 7 public wells and plenty of water. They have minor irrigation projects to supply water all over the village. People planted lot of trees throughout the village. Soil conservation has become a part of their life. Today, the village has an intermediate college, schools, cooperative societies and other facilities. Now, Ralegan Siddhi is a story of success. Hope you understood what we learned today. We will meet in the next class with the rest of the chapter. Study well. Thank you.